Alright guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Wrapping the GTI. So as you can see, this is not the GTI. This is actually my sister's car. This intro is long after the car's been finished. If you're not following the Instagram, again, go follow the Instagram. It's been revealed on there for weeks at this point. But in this video, we're gonna wrap, I believe it's the doors. I don't even know, to be honest, but I think it's the doors and maybe the front bumper. I doubt it, I'm not sure. But anyway, enjoy episode 3. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. And again, can't stress it enough, go follow the Instagram. They get all the first information. Yeah, so enjoy the video. What I'm thinking about doing is actually having I don't want to call it an inlay. Is that what it's not an inlay, a seam pretty much right here. So like in line with like the door line, and just have one here. So this little piece would be one, and then here down would be one, possibly having one down by the door as well, because the rocker panel is going to get covered anyway by a side skirt. So yeah, we're gonna first right now go ahead and only do the door. If it doesn't work out, then obviously I'll do one whole piece. But I think that with the line being right here, I feel like it'll be fine. I don't think it'll be too noticeable, but if it is, it's okay. We'll redo it. I bought 75 feet of vinyl, so yep, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the door, and I'll see you guys in a minute. I'll see if I can time lapse this one for you guys. So yeah. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start on the door here. So what we ended up doing, we were able to cut the vinyl since it's 5 foot. I measured out 60 inches, so it gave us about 3 or 4 inches on each side. So what I'm gonna do now, when I was carrying it upstairs, I got a couple little creases in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat those out and then just let the vinyl cool completely, and then I'll go ahead and try to shrink it. But for the door, for example, what you're gonna want to do is go ahead and peel off the ends here, tack them to the door, and then once I heat that up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab from over here after we pull the backing off, and we're gonna pull this way and also pull it down, so that we're gonna try to get all the wrinkles out of it, and then we should be good. So I'm gonna go and see if I can set up like some sort of time lapse or something like that. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, guys, so the door is done. It looks a little dirty right now. Don't worry about it. So like I said before, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. Down here, it looks like even on the camera, you can't tell, but it looks a little discolored. I can't tell if it's just like the shadow. It's like right here, you can kind of see it. That might just be the shadow. I might be stupid. But anyway, so it actually turned out pretty good. So the worst part was right in here. Here, I'll try to zoom in like this. So I ended up sticking an extra piece of vinyl in here. It's like kind of underneath it. So realistically, who's gonna notice? Probably not many people. I did put an inlay in, or a little, piece right there, just to make the white, because when you open this door, I'll show you. This does not help you wrap this corner at all, inside nor outside. So I literally pretty much had, because I can't take this piece off without taking off like everything, I'm pretty sure. So there's just a little piece of vinyl in there, you can see, but who's gonna notice? Probably nobody. But at the end of the day, there's a good chance that I will rewrap this door once the other one's done. I just wanna make sure that this one looks halfway decent first, just in case I wanna keep it like this. But if this is very noticeable out in the sunlight, then I am going to go ahead and rewrap the whole door just because it bugged me. But yeah, so door's done. Tomorrow I'm gonna probably try to get the other door done. I'm hoping the other door I'll get done, and I'm hoping both fenders. That is a big project just because we have to take these fenders off, put the new fenders on. That in itself will probably take a little while. So I'm gonna hope somehow I can get both fenders done and the door on the passenger side done tomorrow. That means that it'll only leave me with the quarter panel, the side skirts, the front bumper, the rear bumper, and the hatch. So the hatch should be fairly easy. The hatch seems like it's probably gonna be the easiest of everything. Just, I mean, it's curved, but there's not much going on. So hatch, I think, will be fine. Obviously the gas cap, that won't take long at all. Spoiler might take a little bit of time. I'm hoping I can get it done by March 22nd, which is my birthday, which is this Friday. So we'll see, but I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, guys, so as you can see, the passenger door is finally complete. I'm actually not very happy with it. This turned out good. Everything pretty much turned out good until right there. So again, this can be prevented. I just want to let you guys know that right now. It is just a bit of a pain. So I can take this whole trim piece off, but in order to do that, you have to take off the mirror. And in order to do that, I'll show you. You have to take off the entire door card here. And then there's like 15 different clips you have to pop that are holding the wires that go to the mirror for, I'm assuming it's the heated mirrors. So there's literally like 15 different clips holding the wires in. I didn't want to mess with that, but more than likely, I eventually will go ahead and rewrap this. Right now, I am in kind of a rush. I mean, I'm not really, but I'd really like to get it done by my birthday. So I haven't, I didn't take the time to pull all this off, but I could have. So otherwise, other than that spot right there, so if I get down here, you can really kind of see it. So all right here is where it's at. And so realistically, what I'm gonna try to do is just take a little long piece of vinyl, kind of like that length of vinyl, and I'm gonna try to somehow pull this up, even though this does not wanna move. It is in there super, super tight. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull that up and just throw a piece of vinyl in there and hope that it goes away. But otherwise, corners are pretty good, bottom's good. I don't think this side's hazy like the other side was. But yeah, so door's done. It's 5 o'clock. I just got home from school a few hours ago. And obviously this door's done over here. And I just went ahead and got the quarter panel cut out. So this, like I told you guys, was all one piece here. What I'm going to do is actually go ahead and cut it off here. Instead of having a piece go literally from here all the way down there, and then obviously here all the way around, that would be one humongous piece in the form of like a C. What I'm gonna do is have it cut off right here at the bottom of the door, right where it starts to smooth out again. And then I went ahead and made it, and I'm just gonna cut it for now right here in line with the door. But I will go ahead and move it back a little bit because it's about right here, I wanna say, is where the roof racks sit. And if I can go ahead and hide that with the roof rack, then that's ideal. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and leave that one piece from here and here, leave the entire bottom from there to there one piece. So all I'm worrying about is this for the quarter panel. So this to here. So pretty much just the door straight down. This is all I'm worrying about for the quarter panel. Granted, you could do it in two pieces, but I just feel more comfortable just going ahead and chopping it in half and seeing how it goes. So I might try that tonight. I really need to get this technique down. This, again, sucks. It's absolutely terrible. Does not want to lift up. And then also down here, it literally gets like non-existent. And so I actually have no idea how I'm going to like wrap in the crack here. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I might just go ahead and wrap the entire quarter panel and not tack this side down yet until my dad gets home, see what he thinks about that, because I genuinely have no idea how I'm gonna be able to wrap all the way deep in there and then randomly just have it like cut off right here, because obviously, if you can see here, it's big, and then it slowly just completely goes away. So not sure what to do there, but I'm gonna go ahead and probably get the entire rest of the panel done. So I will see you guys in a minute. Guys, so I just thought I'd go ahead and show you guys the rough outline of how the wrap's gonna lay, and like where exactly it's cutting off and stuff. So down here in this corner, right here, that's where we're gonna have it end off. So I don't have much excess down here, but this should be plenty of excess to keep it like that. So right there is where we're cutting off there. Obviously at the door here, up here, my guess is gonna be that we're gonna cut off, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna guess like somewhere around in here. And then we'll have this piece just be a little long piece, kind of like a side skirt. So it's literally probably gonna be from about that crease all the way down. Granted, I could go ahead and like cut the top off of this right here and then just heat it and stretch it in. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. I won't make that decision until very last. But otherwise, I've went ahead and pretty much glassed the panel out really quick. And then we have like pieces like this, which will come out easily. But yep, I'm gonna go ahead and squeegee it down, and this panel should be fairly easy. So yeah. Okay, so really quickly before my sister comes down here to help me cut, this is where I put the tape on that body line right there. So I put it all the way down there, and then up here, it starts down here and it ends around here. So that's about like halfway through the driver door, or passenger door, but yeah, I'm gonna start on this quarter panel right now. All right, so as you guys can see here, it's done. So what I did here, I haven't cut this out. I'm pretty sure that I just pretty much cut the outline of the gas cap out, but this is fed all the way to the corners, as you guys can see here. Up here, I haven't like pushed all these out yet, just because I do have the knifeless tape, and I want to make sure that I can get very, very close on the cut so that it's fairly even with the line that's here. Obviously, this is imperfect, but that's okay. So anyway, the rest of the door has been squeegeed out. It's looking pretty good. No heat on this one, except for there was one spot right here I did have to put some heat on, but I put it on before I even started squeegeeing. It was just a wrinkle that was in the film from when I brought it down off of there. So no heat whatsoever on this panel. And I've cut out the door, as you can see here. But yeah, again, I'm just going to go ahead and wait for my dad to get home until he can cut out the, or not cut out, but try to tuck in all of the liner here, just because, as you can see, as you can see, when I did it, didn't turn out the best. And don't worry, it will not leave the garage looking like this. I don't know if I've already said that or not, but I will be either throwing a little tiny piece of vinyl in that crack, or I could redo the entire door, which I don't really want to do. But more than likely, I'm going to see if I can just shove a piece of vinyl in here. Worst case scenario, I have to redo the door. Not a big deal. It only takes like maybe 20 minutes for me to do this door. So, yep. Anyway, quarter panel's done, door's done, hood's done, roof's done, door's done, quarter panel's done. So all I really have left are the hatch and the wing, the A-pillar here, or whatever pillar that's called, the side skirts, and then both fenders, and then front and rear bumper. So tomorrow, I'm going to try to get the hatch done, get the rear spoiler done, get the diffuser on maybe, and at least get the front fenders off, or vice versa, other way around, doesn't really matter. But I do plan to go ahead and try to get this done by Friday. I think that I'm going to be able to after seeing this. But if we stand over here, that's a sight to see. That definitely gets me ready for the wrap. I'm definitely excited. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hopefully in the next clip, you'll see all of this completely tucked in, looking A1. If not, well, then we're going to have an issue. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, guys, so this is not the sight that I wanted to see at the end of the day on Tuesday. So as you can see, bumper still isn't on. Both white fenders are still on. Nothing like A-pillar is not, or whatever pillar this is not wrapped. Hatch is not wrapped. Bumper is not wrapped. Side skirts and rocker panels are not wrapped. Gas cap is not wrapped. So what happened today? We pretty much went ahead and tore out the entire interior, trying to get the hatch out. So the plan for tomorrow, anyway, is to go ahead and uninstall the Supernova taillights in here, install them in here, go ahead and clean off this hatch because it was actually wrapped. Clean this hatch, rip the rest of this off, throw the spoiler on, wrap the hatch tomorrow for sure. Hatch needs to be done tomorrow. Other than hatch getting done tomorrow, I do want to get both the driver's side and the passenger side fender off. So these are trashed, like I told you guys before, buckled down there. So these are just going to be pretty much thrown away, or maybe I'll just let them sit in the basement. But what we did figure out, or well, what we forgot, was that these unpainted fenders, they're not primered, so it's just bare metal. So I do need to primer these. I'm not painting them. Hopefully the primer isn't like bad to just, wrap over top of. But tomorrow I'm going to get both fenders primered and get these fenders off. Hopefully wrap this. But by the end of the day tomorrow, all in all, I do want the hatch to be completely done. I want the hatch to be wrapped. I want this to be wrapped. I want the fenders to be at least off. And that'll pretty much leave me with both door handles, both mirrors, side skirts, gas cap, and then front and rear bumper. So sounds like a lot, but realistically, gas cap, mirrors, and door handles shouldn't take that long. Side skirts maybe a little while, but not too long. Front and rear bumper both will take some time, but I don't think the rear bumper will take too much time. So my plan is to have an inlay here, so go with knifeless tape all on the body line here, as well as all just inside here. But otherwise, the rear bumper isn't like too complicated. So if possible, get the hatch done tomorrow, get the rear bumper done tomorrow, and the front fenders off. That's the plan. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, definitely was hoping to have more done today, but it just quite literally didn't happen. The hatch took way longer than I anticipated, but yeah, this is going to go ahead and end off episode 2. I forgot to, cut off episode 2, so this video is probably like 20 minutes long or something, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I'll see you guys in episode 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and follow the Instagram if you're not already. They will see the color first before anyone else. Instagram's like my main thing, so make sure you follow the Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one.